there. Zoom. And here we go. Okay, the first question is what question we had on the quiz. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's the trends for females joining the workforce since 1970? In general, it is increasing is the trend joining the workforce, except for a slight drop from 2000 to 2005. So we should have that one. What is the 5-year interval? Did the percentage change the most? Looks like 80 to 85, right? All right. Now, solve this algebraically. Yes, I put one of these on the test. So those of you who struggle with this, I'm sorry, but you got to know how to do this. Okay, so you move this part to the other side. You square both sides. When you square both sides, it's x plus 8 times x plus 8, or x squared plus 16x plus 64. Write it twice in FOIL. Multiplying this, 2 you have to square to make 4 times x plus 43. When you square a square root, you get what's underneath. Okay? So x squared plus 16x plus 64 equals 4x plus 172, I think. Move it to the other side. X squared plus 12x minus 108 equals 0. Factors of 108 that are 12 apart. 16 and, no, 17, 18, 18 and 6, I think. X plus 18, x minus 6. Am I good? Negative 18, positive 6. If you plug in a negative 18 on both sides to the on this before you square it, you get negative 10 over here. You get positive 10 over here. Negative 18 doesn't work. If you plug a 6 in, you get 14. Plug a 6 in here, you get 2 times 7, which is 14. So 6 is the only one that works. You should only get one answer on this one. If you get 2, you probably did something wrong. The car problem, $26 plus 11 cents a mile. Okay, so one day she drove 135 miles. So 135 miles. So 26 plus 0.11 times 135. So 26 plus 5, 8, 4, 1485, I hope. And then, so $14.85 if we move the decimal point over 2 places. So this would be $40.85. Did I do it right? All right, cool. All right, and then if he's paid $58.12, set $58.12 equal to 26 plus 0.11x. Move the 26 over, so you get 32.12 equals 0.11x divided by 0.11. I don't know what that is. Something like 310 miles. I don't know. What? 292 miles. So that's miles, and this is dollars. Okay? What would make sense for this model? It's a straight line. So this is out and this is out because it's a straight line. What do we know about the slope? Negative. So it must be this one because this one's the only one with a negative slope. Positive slope, negative slope. Okay. Vertical line test, does it pass?
Yeah.
Vertical line test, does it pass? Anything to limit the domain? No. Anything to limit the domain? Yep. So at x minus 1, at 1, something's going on there. What I would do is graph it, okay? Because it's not a whole, because it's like this, I would say it's b, okay? If you graph it, I'm 99% sure it's b, okay? And then, is there a point of discontinuity? Yep, it's discontinuous there because there's an asymptote. So yes. Is it removable or non-removable? Is it a hole or an asymptote? Asymptote. An asymptote or a jump is non-removable. When it's an asymptote or a jump, it's non-removable. Okay? Okay. All right. Increasing, decreasing. The kids in Algebra 2 have been struggling with this right now. Okay. The point -2, -1 is this point right here. Well, that's a local max. 0, -5, that's right here. That's neither. 2, -11, that's right here. Well, that's a local min. And then where is it increasing? It's increasing until it gets to -2, and then after -2. So until it gets to -2, and then after +2, I mean. So there, it's increasing. So it's increasing in between those two. This one is going to make a flat bottom. What I like to do is I like to put zeros in. If you put a 0 in here and a 0 in here, you get 2 plus 3 minus 3, which is 2. So you should have the point 0, 2. 0, 2 is this one right here. Okay. Where is it increasing? Well, it's increasing 1, 2, 3 over. So from 3 to infinity. It's decreasing from -infinity up to -2. And it's constant in between there. So from -2 to 3. Which graph is that? Well, it looks like a cubic. And it looks like we moved to the left. So it has to be on the inside of parentheses that something happened. So it's that one. Increasing over their entire domains. Nope. Increasing over the entire domains. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Sometimes it's easier to find the nopes. Nope. 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 So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F plus G is simply x squared plus 6x plus 10 minus 10. The domain is -infinity to infinity. F minus G, this is where some of you will make a mistake, because you'll forget to distribute your negative sign through here, because it's this minus this, so we have to distribute our negative sign. So it's x squared minus 6x plus 10. That's where you'll make the mistake if you're going to make a mistake on this problem. So please don't make a mistake. F times G is 6x cubed minus 10x squared. There's no variable in the denominator and no square root, so it's going to be -infinity to infinity. All right, first one. Put 7 into the G function, you get square root of 8. Square root of 8 squared is 8 plus 27 is 35. Then you put -6 into the F function, which is 36 plus 27. What's 36 plus 27? Okay. So 63 plus 1 is 64. Square root of 64 is 8. Which order pair is working here? 3, 4 definitely does not. 2 makes 10, negative 3, nope, that doesn't work. 5 makes, I meant to do that. 5 makes 25, minus 8 makes 17. So far it's been the third one just about every time, huh? Okay, parametric function. You stick the 3 in, so the x value is 15. The y value is 18. Okay, that's the xy pair. Just stick that in. Is this a one-to-one function? It's not a function, but it is one-to-one. So it is not a function because the vertical line intersects in more than one point. The inverse would have a function because the horizontal line intersects at most one point. Is this a one-to-one function? Yes, because it's a linear equation that goes like that. It's inverse. So you set x equal to 8y minus 8, move the 8. X plus 8 equals 8y and divide by 8. So the inverse is x plus 8 divided by 8. And it goes all real numbers because the original one was all real numbers. We don't divide by a variable, so it's still all real numbers. Determine whether this is one-to-one. Is this one-to-one? Yep, because no matter where you draw a horizontal line, only hits it once. So if we exchange points, 0 exchanges with 0. 2, negative 2 goes to negative 2, 2. So it looks the same there so far. 4, negative 8. No, it's 3, negative 8. Goes to 3, negative 8. Switch them around. Goes to negative 8, 3. And then negative 3, 8 goes to 8, negative 3. So it's going to look like this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So it's B. What happened to this from the normal x squared? We went 4 to the right and 5 down. 4 to the right and 5 down. Stretch by a factor of 6, vertical stretch, so y equals 6x squared. Then a shift of right to 6 units, so y equals 6 times x right 6, so x minus 6 squared. The area of a rectangle whose length is 7 more than its width. Area equals length x plus 7 times the width x. That would work, or else you would say x squared plus 7x. New employee salary is this after getting this much raise. What's his increase in pay? So you take 19,110 divided by 1.05. And it should be what, around 18,000? 19,110 divided by 1.05. 18,200. And I think that's it. Those are the 23 questions you'll see on your test. Okay? Practice test is out there. You can work on it. However, you can take it however many times you want. So there you go.